Hello, this is Sonia from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. Today I'm going to do some Bible journaling bingo. Now for you who are new at my channel, I have this Bible journaling bingo cards. I've made some of it myself and some of it is illustrated 5 free printable, which is on their print and braille shop. But I will link both of them down below if you're interested in just picking the free one from Illustrated 5 one up, and I will also just link one here below which you can just pick up and you can cut it out and you have these different options. The idea is what I usually do is I choose free cards, I put it in here, choose free cards, and then I need to use that prompts. I can use some other things also, but mainly I need to use these three prompts. Now today I'm going to do a collaboration with Mindy Hunt. She has her own YouTube channel. I will link all the details down below. At the moment, she actually has a challenge for herself. She does YouTube videos for 30 days in a row. So when she put on Instagram, does anybody have ideas what YouTube videos I can do? I immediately reach out to her and say to her, why don't we do a collaboration for Bible journaling bingo? And she was very excited to do it. So thank you very much. Definitely go and check her video out. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. She always have the nicest ideas and tips. I really love watching her videos, and she is on the design team for By the Well for God. So if you do that Bible study, which I'd love to do, but I can't because I live in South Africa and they don't have a digital Bible study specifically for their Bible studies. So yeah, go and check her out. She's really worthwhile subscribing to. So yeah, with further ado, I'm going to draw 3 prompts from here. Just going to mix it up a little bit. And then, as I said, I am going to draw the 3 prompts. I'm going to send it on to Mindy, and then we're going to obviously think about our pages, do it, and then we're going to, obviously, it's released at the same time. You will see my Bible journaling entry now immediately after this, and you can all go and check her video also. So let's see what I'm drawing out. First one is washi tape. So use lots of washi tape. So I think we're always pleased to use washi tape because we all have loads of washi tape and we never use it or we never finish it up. So we can think of any idea how to incorporate washi tape into our Bible journal entry. Make a mixed media background. Now, I think that will be no problem for Mindy. She's very good with things like that also. So, yeah, mixed media background with washi tape. That would be interesting. And let's see the third thing. Use eyelets. So, okay, it's very interesting. Okay, we need to make a mixed media background. Or you can probably do any mixed media. I will say if you want to make a tag with a mixed media, that's something you can also do. Let's break the rules a little bit because, there's a background and a tag also. If you want to do it in your Bible, that's fine also. You need to do eyelets. So obviously you don't have to just use an eyelet for a tag. You can use it anywhere. And you need to use washi tape. So now, in normal circumstances, you probably would have never used these things together. But this is the fun thing about Bible journaling bingo. It forces you to think outside the box, be creative, and use some supplies which you not necessarily always use. So yeah, so let me put you on fast forward and let's put my page together, what I'm going to do. And as I said, let's see what Mindy's also going to do. Okay, I've got all my stuff together. I've got my plan, what I want to do. I'm quite excited about it. I've got some paint, acrylic paint, and I've got some Mod Podge because I want to do some serviettes on my Bible. And I've got this beautiful, it's actually more sort of a wrapping tissue paper, but it's a little bit more sturdier than tissue paper. So I've got that. I've got some sort of a block stamp, which I want to make a background with. And my washi tape, I'm going to show you now how I'm going to use my washi tape. I decided to use it with a die cut and put it together and put it through my die cut machine. I will show you in a minute. I'm going to use this flower and this butterflies. I thought that's just maybe a more creative way of using washi tape. Yeah, and I've got this flower block which I want to use as background. So yeah, let me put you on fast forward and then we can start. So I've just decided to give it a white background. Don't actually know why. Just thought, obviously, it's mixed media. Now, if you ever thought what mixed media was, I definitely did when I started doing Bible journaling. It's just different mediums that you put on a page. It can be paint, it can be paper, newspaper, tissue paper, inks, pencil, watercoloring, whatever medium you are working on. If you mix it and you put it on a page, that's a mixed media background. So you can go really wild. There's no rules. You can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to make use of this trusted method of tearing around my image I want to use for my entry. I'm using a water brush and I'm just going lightly around the edges just to create a little bit of a wet spot around the edges so it can be more easily to tear, because obviously if you want to put it on your page and you want to Mod Podge it and you want it almost to melt into your page, you don't want this hard edges when you cut it. Anyway, that's how I like it, and I think most of us do like it like that. So it works fairly very easily if you do it like that, although this is more, as I said, a harder um, piece of paper. It was more almost glossy. It was not a proper serviette. Obviously, I think with serviettes it works much better. So yeah, I've decided my two pieces. I'm going to add that other one on the right hand side later and another one also. So I'm just using my Mod Podge, which is just a type of sort of sticky glue, I think watered down glue basically. So I'm just putting it underneath there just for this tissue paper to be able to stay there. And now I'm using the Mod Podge just to put it over it, just basically to totally stick this serviette on my page for it, so for it totally to become one with the page. And I don't often use it because obviously it's not always nice to get all these Mod Podges out, and it's very sticky and you have to brush your pages of your paint brushes afterwards. Sometimes I just use glue stick to put it on my page, but I must say it was very nice just to do it the proper way for once and to have that beautiful sort of image on my page. I must say I really love how this page turned out. It's probably one of my all-time favorite Bible journaling entries, and I thought I'm going to do sort of autumny colors, seeing that it is autumn in Norma's hemisphere and we're all celebrating gratitude documenting soon. So yeah, I wanted to use it, and these colors is anyway some of my favorite colors. So now I'm just using this scripture block, and I'm doing it sort of second generation impressions, and I'm using sort of a brown ink. So I'm just putting it on various places. I wasn't 100% happy with it. As you can see, that little sort of spot there at the top. I think my ink wasn't dry enough, so I sort of wanted to make the spot a bit lighter, and then I made sort of a blots there. But as I said, you learn, and that's how you learn with mixed media. You learn. Now next time I will know I must actually first make sure the ink is dry before I attempt something else, but I'm going to cover it anyway later, so it doesn't really matter. So now I'm going in with this flower, and I'm just using some distress oxide ink in a light pink. I can't remember now what actually the color is, but you can hardly see it on camera, but you can see it a little bit off camera. Now I'm going to use my washi tape with my die cut, and basically what I'm going to use is I'm just going to choose different colors washi tapes, and I was sticking to the oranges and the pinks and things like that, sort of more autumny colors. And I'm just basically going to put strips on it, on a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper, and then I'm just going to put it through my die cut machine. It's almost like putting a piece of pattern paper on top of your die when you go through. I don't know if it was because it was sticky tape, it was quite difficult getting it out. I sort of had to struggle for a bit. I won't do many of them. It will take too long to get everything out. But for these 2 or 3, I'm doing 2 at the moment, but later I'm going to actually go back and do another one. So I must say I love how it turned out. It was very nice and interesting. You can obviously maybe cut different type of pattern papers also and do it like that, but with the washi tape it's just easier. So now I'm just using my die cut machine, and I'm making sure that paper face topwards, so actually the pattern can be there. I'm not going to show you how I'm going to get it out because I struggled quite a lot. So now I'm going in with the butterfly, and yeah, the butterflies came out much easier than the flower. So I'm going to show you in a minute how it turned out. There is how it turns out. I love the different colors. It's very intricate. If you have a different die cut, it probably will work much better, but I don't have many die cuts. So yeah. Now I'm coming to the third part of the Bible journaling bingo, and that is the eyelet. And I thought, just for fun, I'm going to put the eyelet in the middle of this flower, and later I'm going to put another eyelet in the middle of the other flower. I just thought, let's do something total different. I was thinking of a tag. I was thinking of just putting strips of washi tape, maybe make a tag with washi tapes, but then somehow I just got this brilliant idea. I anyway think it's brilliant. I hope you also think it's brilliant. Just to do something different and use the washi tape in a different way and the eyelet in a different way. And I think that is the beauty of Bible journaling bingo. It gets you creative, your creative juices going. It makes you think outside the box. I would have never thought of making this page if I didn't do the Bible journaling bingo. And I cannot wait to see what Mindy is getting up to. Her page will be very good. And as I said previously, she always have so many nice ideas. I've learned quite a lot from her. Now, just to get back to the place where I'm journaling in Isaiah. I'm reading through Isaiah at the moment, or I'm actually just finished with it. But one of the verses that stood out for me is Isaiah 49, verse 4. It says, "But I said, I have labored in vain. I have spent my strength for nothing at all. Yet what is due to me is in the Lord's hand, and my reward is with my God." And that's such a beautiful verse, because sometimes we can really get tired of doing good. We can think, is it in vain? All the effort I maybe put into my children or my marriage or in my ministry or in my church, my Sunday school class or whatever. But it is so worth it, and we should never give up and never get tired of doing good. So that verse really, really spoke to me. In the meantime, you've seen me use some alpha letters. It's a Ella Roots sticky alpha letters, which I've used, and I've thought it was cute to say hashtag never give up doing good. And now I'm just showing you, I've got my mixed media, I've got my eyelets, and I've got my washi tape, and that is my free prompts for my Bible journaling entry. I will obviously leave Mindy's YouTube channel down below, so please go and check out and see what she's done. Go and give her some love over there, subscribe to her channel, and like a video. And talking about that also, please do the same for me. And thank you very much for all my newbies. Welcome you at my channel, and you must have a great weekend. Bye-bye.